everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. We're excited to spend some time with you. Thank you for joining us in this episode.
In this podcast, we talk about English learning and also about life. We want to help you grow, not only in English, but also in your daily life.
Exactly. Because learning English is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It's also about learning good habits that make your life better.
That's right. And today, we're going to talk about one habit that can really change your life. It's simple, but powerful. Waking up early.
Oh yes, Jason. Waking up early can bring so many benefits. We will share why it's important, how you can do it, and how it can even help you in your English learning journey.
So, if you sometimes feel tired, or if you feel like you don't have enough time in your day, this episode is for you.
Stay with us and let's explore together how waking up early can truly make a big difference in your life.
So, Julia, let's start with a big question. Why does waking up early matter? Why is it important?
Good question, Jason. I think waking up early gives us a fresh start. In the morning, everything is quiet, the world feels calm, and we have more control over our time.
Yes, I agree. When we wake up early, we don't feel rushed. We can plan our day, set our goals, and begin with energy.
Exactly. Think about it. When you wake up late, what happens? You hurry, you skip breakfast, and maybe you even feel stressed. But when you wake up early, you have space to breathe and prepare.
That's so true. I remember when I started waking up earlier, I suddenly had time for things I never had before. For example, reading, exercising, or even practicing English.
Oh, yes. Many successful people also wake up early. For example, leaders, writers, and athletes. They say the morning is their most productive time.
And I think that's a great lesson for all of us. If we want to grow, both in life and in learning English, the morning hours can give us that extra time.
Exactly. It's like a secret gift. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, but early risers feel like they get more out of those hours.
Nicely said, Julia. Waking up early matters because it gives us peace, energy, and more time to focus on what is truly important. Now, Julia, we just talked about why waking up early is so powerful. But let's be honest. Many people struggle with it. Why do you think it's so hard?
Oh, absolutely, Jason. One of the biggest struggles is going to bed late. People stay up watching TV, scrolling on their phones, or playing games. Then, of course, it's hard to wake up early the next morning.
Yes, I think that's true for many of us. We tell ourselves, just one more video, or just 5 more minutes. And suddenly, it's midnight or later.
Exactly. And when we sleep late, our bodies still need rest, so waking up early feels painful.
Another struggle I see is the snooze button. People set an alarm, but when it rings, they press snooze again and again. Before they know it, 30 minutes have passed.
Oh yes, that's so common. Snoozing makes us feel even more tired. Instead of feeling fresh, we feel heavy and sleepy.
And for some people, it's not just habits, it's lifestyle. Maybe they work late, or they have responsibilities that keep them up at night. So waking up early feels impossible.
That's true. Everyone's situation is different. But still, many times it's about creating small changes in our routine.
Right. So the main struggles are staying up too late, using phones at night, hitting snooze, and not having a healthy routine.
Yes. And the good news is, these struggles can be solved. It just takes awareness and practice, which we'll talk about later.
Julia, I think it's time we look at the science. Why does waking up early actually feel so different for our bodies and minds?
Good point, Jason. It's all about something called the body clock or circadian rhythm. This is the natural system inside us that tells us when to sleep and when to wake up.
Ah, yes, the circadian rhythm. So our bodies are designed to follow the sun. Sleep when it's dark. Wake up when it's light.
Exactly. And when we follow that natural rhythm, we usually feel more energetic and less tired.
That makes sense. In the morning, our brains release chemicals like cortisol that help us wake up and feel alert.
Right. And also, in the morning, our brains are more focused. That's why many people say they can think clearly, learn faster, and remember better early in the day.
That's really important for English learners. If you practice in the morning, your brain may actually learn words and sentences more effectively.
Yes, that's a great tip. On the other hand, when we stay up late and wake up late, our natural rhythm gets confused. Then we feel tired, lazy, or even sad.
So, the science shows us, waking up early is not just a habit. It's connected to how our bodies and brains naturally work.
Exactly. When we respect our body clock, we feel healthier, happier, and more productive.
Okay, Julia. Now let's talk about the real benefits. How does waking up early actually change our daily life?
Great question, Jason. One big benefit is productivity. When you wake up early, you can start your tasks before the world gets busy. No noise, no distractions.
Yes, that's so true. I notice that in the early morning, I can finish in 1 hour what usually takes me 2 hours later in the day.
Exactly. Another benefit is better planning. When you have quiet time in the morning, you can write down your goals, plan your schedule, and start the day with a clear mind.
I love that. I usually make a to-do list in the morning. It gives me direction and focus.
That's a good habit. Another benefit is less stress. When you wake up late, you feel rushed. But when you wake up early, you feel calm. You have time to eat breakfast, maybe stretch, or even meditate.
Oh yes, breakfast. That's so important. When I wake up late, I sometimes skip breakfast. But when I wake up early, I can enjoy a healthy meal, and it gives me energy for the whole day.
And let's not forget about emotional health. Early mornings can give us peace. You can go for a walk, listen to birds, or just enjoy some quiet time before the busy day begins.
That's beautiful. It's also the best time to practice English, right? Reading, listening, or even speaking out loud, because your mind is fresh.
Absolutely. For English learners, the morning can be your secret study time. Even 20 minutes in the morning can make a big difference.
So the daily life benefits are clear. More productivity, better planning, less stress, healthier habits, and even emotional balance.
Exactly. Waking up early gives you extra time and energy to live your life in a better way.
Okay, Julia. So far, we've talked about why waking up early is important, the struggles people face, and the benefits. But now, let's get practical. How can someone actually start waking up early?
Yes, Jason, that's the key question. Let's share a step-by-step guide that listeners can follow. Step 1 is very simple. Go to bed earlier. If you want to wake up early, you need enough sleep. Adults usually need 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
That makes sense. You can't expect to sleep at midnight and wake up fresh at 5 a.m.
Exactly. Step 2. Reduce screen time before bed. Many people use their phone or watch TV late at night, and the bright light keeps the brain awake.
Oh yes, I've experienced that. Sometimes I look at my phone before bed, and then I can't fall asleep. So putting the phone away at least 30 minutes before bed is a good habit.
Right. Step 3. Prepare the night before. For example, lay out your clothes, prepare your bag, or make a simple plan for the next day. This makes the morning easier and less stressful.
That's a great tip. I usually write down 3 things I want to do the next morning. It gives me motivation to wake up because I already know what's waiting for me.
Yes, that's smart. Step 4. Start small. Don't try to wake up 2 hours earlier on the first day. Just wake up 15 or 20 minutes earlier than usual. After a week, add another 15 minutes.
I like that. It's easier and feels natural. If you try to make a big change too quickly, you'll probably give up.
Exactly. Step 5. Don't hit the snooze button. When the alarm rings, get up. If you keep pressing snooze, you actually feel more tired.
I have a trick for that. I put my alarm clock on the other side of the room. That way, I have to stand up to turn it off. Once I'm up, I'm less likely to go back to bed.
That's a clever trick. Step 6. Create a morning routine you enjoy. For example, drink a glass of water, do some light exercise, read, or practice English. If your morning feels pleasant, it's easier to wake up.
That's very true. I personally enjoy making a cup of coffee and reading something positive in the morning. It gives me energy and a good mood.
So, to summarize, sleep early, reduce screen time, prepare at night, start small, don't snooze. Make a morning routine you enjoy.
Perfect. If listeners follow these steps, waking up early will become much easier and even enjoyable.
Yes, and soon it won't feel like a punishment. It will feel like a gift of extra time and energy.
Julia, we just shared the steps to wake up early, but I think we should also talk about mistakes. What do you think are the most common mistakes people make?
That's a very good point, Jason. One big mistake is trying to change too quickly. For example, someone normally wakes up at 8 a.m. and suddenly they decide, tomorrow I'll wake up at 5 a.m. That's too hard for the body, and after 1 or 2 days, they quit.
Yes, the body needs time to adjust. It's like exercise. You don't run a marathon on the first day. You train slowly.
Exactly. Another mistake is drinking coffee or energy drinks late at night. People think it will help them stay awake to finish work, but then they can't fall asleep, and the next morning is ruined.
Oh, I've done that before. I had coffee at night, and then I couldn't sleep until 2 a.m. Of course, I couldn't wake up early the next morning.
Right. And another mistake is sleeping in on weekends. Many people wake up early during the week, but then sleep late on Saturday and Sunday. This confuses the body clock, and it becomes harder to wake up early again on Monday.
That's so true. Consistency is the key. Even on weekends, it's better to wake up around the same time.
So, to sum it up, don't change too fast, don't drink caffeine late at night, and don't break your routine on weekends. These mistakes can stop you from building the habit of waking up early.
Yes, avoid these mistakes, and your new habit will be much easier to keep. Julia, I think some listeners might be thinking, waking up early sounds good, but can it really change my life? What would you say to that?
I would say yes, absolutely. I've seen it in my own life. When I started waking up earlier, I felt calmer and more organized. I even had time to enjoy a quiet breakfast, and that small change improved my whole day.
That's a great example. For me, waking up early gave me time to exercise. Before, I always said, I'm too busy. But now, I exercise in the morning, and it gives me more energy all day.
That's the magic of it. Small changes create big results. And for our listeners who are learning English, the morning can be your special study time.
Yes! When your mind is fresh, you can practice listening, reading, or speaking. Even 15 or 20 minutes of English practice in the morning can really speed up your progress.
Exactly. So waking up early is not only about health and productivity, it's also about personal growth and learning.
Well said, Julia. It's a habit that touches every part of life, and that's why it's worth trying. All right, Julia. Now it's time for our challenge for listeners. Are you ready?
Absolutely. Listeners, here's a simple challenge for you. Wake up 30 minutes earlier than usual tomorrow.
Yes, and when you wake up, try to do one productive thing. Maybe read, exercise, or practice English for 15 to 20 minutes.
It doesn't have to be big. Even a small step counts. The goal is to feel the benefits of waking up early.
That's right. Try it tomorrow morning. Notice how it feels, and see the difference it makes in your day.
And remember, consistency is key. Keep practicing every day, and soon waking up early will become a natural habit.
Well, Julia, that's it for today's episode. We hope our listeners feel inspired to wake up early and try it for themselves.
Yes, thank you so much for listening. Remember, small changes every day can create big results in your life and in your English learning journey.
Don't forget to try our listener challenge. Wake up 30 minutes earlier tomorrow and enjoy your morning.
And if you liked this episode, please subscribe to our podcast and share it with friends who want to improve their life in English.
We'll see you next time with more tips and ideas to help you grow and succeed. Have a great morning and a wonderful day.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and wake up early.